everyone, I hope you're all having happy holidays so far. And to make things a little bit more merry, I have my review today on Nicki Minaj Pink Friday. Now this is her first fragrance. It was released probably about like a month or so ago. A lot of people have requested that I review this fragrance, and I didn't get it right away because I wanted to wait for the gift set. And it finally came, so I got my hands on it. Okay, so I have a lot on the table here. So the first thing we're going to look at is the sample. So this is the Nicki Minaj Pink Friday sample. Everything about this fragrance is very pink and purple and shiny. There's gold. It's all a little bit tacky. I'm just gonna like push that on you right now. It's all a little bit tacky, but I mean it's, you know, it's Nicki Minaj. So the sample is the pink and purple and gold and glitter and shine that we have on the box and the bottle and everything. It has Pink Friday with Nicki Minaj's sort of silhouette there, like her face silhouette, in gold. The back says Pink Friday, and inside is the vial with Nicki Minaj Pink Friday. No information, no ingredients or anything like that, so it's just kind of like your generic sample. Now I'm going to show you the box. Now when you get just the bottle, it comes in like, you know, a regular box with like her picture on the back. But if you get the gift set, it comes in this rather unique kind of Jack-in-the-Box style box. It's really big, like it's a huge box. We have Nicki Minaj on the front, the same sort of logo for the fragrance. On the sides of the box, we have all these rainbow like bumps, like you could actually feel them. So that's kind of neat. And then the back says nothing. The top of the box says Nicki Minaj, and the bottom is like all the information. So to open the box, when I first saw it, I was like, I don't even know how to get her out of here. Take it from the front, and that like opens up. And then she's like sitting on the inside of the box. So she was kind of like propped right there with the stuff behind her. So it's kind of a cool design. You know, you can remove the plastic part and then you have like a nice sort of collector's box. So, you know, it's better than the usual kind of just, you know, boxy boxes. Okay, so now we're going to look at the bottle design. So when I saw a picture of this bottle weeks before it was released, I thought, wow, that is a very scary looking object. And I didn't know if that was actually going to be like the real thing or not, if it was just like a joke. You know, and then we got it in the store and I was like, okay, well that was all truth right there. So here is the Pink Friday bottle. By the way, I don't really like the name of this fragrance, because you know, Pink Friday was the name of her first album. I just thought like she could have thought of something new and different for the name of the scent, rather than it being like directly linked to like her first album. But anyways, so the bottle is Nicki Minaj. It's herself in bottle form. So it's shaped just like her torso. I suppose they couldn't do her lower half because they probably didn't have enough glass to represent that ass. We have her torso here with her head. She has long pink hair like she does usually in real life. Her face is a solid gold finish with pink lipstick. Her eyes are closed. She has no arms. She's not really wearing a top. It's kind of just like a, I don't even know what that is. I guess like a bra. Now the lid of the bottle is her head, so you do need to completely decapitate her to get the fragrance out. So her head pops off. The hair, all the hair comes with it, and then you're just left with like her boobs. Some people really like this bottle. You know, they like the design of it, they think it's cool, they think it's this and that. Now if you like it, that's fine. One person described it as cute. Now I would not ever say this bottle is cute. I think this bottle is absolutely terrifying. It just looks like something out of a horror movie. I think it's because it looks like she's a corpse, like, cause her face, she doesn't really have like her eyes are closed. she looks dead. She looks like she's wearing like a death mask. And even the way she was presented in the box, like when you open the box, she's sort of like laying back like she's in a coffin. And then her eyes are closed and the products are behind. Ugh, I just thought I picked it out of a graveyard. Like it was... Anyways, that is the design of this fragrance. So let's, you know, remove her head, just sort of rest it there, and talk about what this smells like. I'll just say right now that this scent, it's a very commercial kind of aroma in the sense that you've kind of smelt it before. It's pretty comparable to a lot of other scents that are out there. It's just that sort of pleasant, fruity floral kind of blend. I think it has a very young target audience. And there's another fragrance, another celebrity scent out there that I think smells quite similar to this. But I'll reveal that later. So I'm going to spray it onto an official Nicki Minaj tester card here. They're very big, just like the box. Everything about this scent is very big. And again, we have like her face and all that. So let's unleash her power here. Now, one of my favorite ingredients is in this fragrance. So I was happy to see that. So in the top note of this fragrance, we have blackberry, mandarin orange, and star fruit. So it's a very fruity, fresh opening. I would say that the base of this fragrance, there's two specific ingredients in the base of the scent, and they really do dominate the whole aroma, the ultimate aroma. After those three fruits in the heart, we have the lotus and the star jasmine. And the base of the scent, we have the pear, the caramel, the vanilla, the sandalwood, and the musk. So as you can imagine, it's a fruity, sweet scent. The dominating note, I really think, is the pear, and that's my favorite ingredient that I was telling you about. So I love pear, and I read that there was pear in this, and I was sort of worried that it was gonna kind of get, you know, swept under the rug like pear usually does in fragrances. But you can actually smell the pear. So if you're a fan of pear, you can pick it out in the scent. It is the dominating fruit. The star fruit, the mandarin orange, they're the ones that kind of get pushed aside. The blackberry just kind of adds that generic fruitiness, but it's the pear that you can actually identify. It's a nice, fresh, juicy pear. So it is a nice, pleasant, daytime kind of scent. The caramel and the vanilla are strong as well. So I would classify it as a sweet, candy pear fragrance. The lotus and the jasmine, they kind of just act as the stabilizing flowers, so they make everything a little bit softer and balanced, but there's not something that you're going to say, oh wow, I really smell the lotus. You know, if freesia and like cyclamen was in this fragrance, I feel like you wouldn't even tell the difference because they're kind of those synthetic, just balancing florals. As you wear it, as time progresses, the pear kind of fades a little bit, whereas the vanilla and the caramel kind of stay there. And then at the very end of the fragrance, you're sort of left with that, you know, that goodbye fruity floral scent, which is just the soft floral musk with the memories of fruits. Now, the fellow celebrity fragrance that I think this smells similar to is the Biebs. Justin Bieber's Someday fragrance, which has the same kind of color design, the pink and purple. I feel like I'm always pulling this one back into the videos, but this really was a very commercial, a very tween kind of scent, and I feel like some other fragrances, you know, have that same sort of recipe. This one it's the same kind of recipe, you know, fruits, particularly berries, and then the flowers and the vanilla. So it follows in the same kind of footsteps. So if you liked Someday, I think you will like Pink Friday as well. I'd say this is a very casual daytime kind of scent. You can wear it to school. It's not sophisticated. It's not like classy. It's not really an evening scent either. It is more like daytime, spring and summer. As for the bottle, this is the 50 milliliter size. You can get the larger one, 100 milliliters, which is like enormous. The only difference with that one is that you get a little charm. So the bigger bottle, it comes with like a little Nicki Minaj necklace. Not for you, but like for her. So it's like attached to her like throat, and it just kind of hangs. And it just says Nicki Minaj in gold writing. But I'm kind of glad I didn't get it, because like all the testers at the stores have that, because it's a big bottle, and it's sharp. Like the the Nicki Minaj is it's very, very thin metal. And I feel like you can cut yourself on it. Like, I was kind of touching it and I was like, I need to stop this. So you don't get that necklace with her, with this size, I mean. But, you know, be thankful for that, because the last thing you want is blood to go with your Nicki Minaj Pink Friday. Okay, so in this set, you get the 50 milliliter bottle, the body lotion, and the shower gel. The body lotion is actually kind of nice. I do like this. One thing I like about this body lotion is that you really, really smell that pear. Like, I feel like all the other bits of the fragrance, the unnecessary parts, are kind of omitted with the lotion. It basically just smells like pear, like sweet pear. Which is pretty much what the scent smells like, but this is like, I feel like there's just pear and caramel in this lotion. It's a very nice smelling lotion, it's soft, it's good, especially now because my hands are so dry because of like the winter time. And there's glitter in it. It's one of those glitter lotions. It doesn't say that. I'm always so like happily surprised when I put a lotion on, and when I'm not expecting glitter and I get glitter. That's like life's best surprise. And then we have the shower gel. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I haven't used this yet, so I don't want to say anything about it. I was gonna use it and then I totally forgot, and then I started doing this video and I was like, I haven't used this yet. So I'm not gonna say anything about this. Well, all I'll say is that it is a gel. Like, you know how sometimes there's the shower cream or like the body cream? This is a gel, so it's like the transparent goopy kind. So I'll shower with her later and I can tell you in another video. I apologize for that. You can also get a scented hair mist. If you get the large gift set, it comes with Big Nicki lotion and hair mist. But I didn't bother getting that. There's one other thing I want to show you. So this fragrance, because it has such a big launch, it comes with a variety of free gifts, like a gift with purchase, that you can choose from. So I got a gift with this. Okay, so there's bags that you can choose from. And when I saw the first bag, it was just kind of like a regular purse. I thought it was disgusting. Like, I hated the material. It was the same pink material, but it was like plasticky. And then it had these like ugly gold chains as like the strap, and then like, anyways, I really didn't like that bag. But when I got this, the girl at the store was like, oh, it comes with a free bag, and I was like, oh, great. And I didn't even want it. And then she showed it to me, and it was a different style of bag, which is actually kind of cute. So I'm going to show you this one, which I think is the better of the two. So this is the Pink Friday bag. It's very Legally Blonde. Like, I feel like this is something Elle Woods would like take to Harvard. It's like one of those little doggy bags. Like, you know how, you know, people put their little like chihuahuas in their like bag and they kind of just like pop out? I feel like that's the style of this bag, chihuahua. So the bag is pink, obviously, and it has the white handles. We have the gold chain going down the front of the bag. We have two of them. There is no gold chain on the back though, so you kind of have to hold it like this to kind of show off your chains. That's just the Pink Friday tag. And then inside, oh, and the zipper is, it's her face. We cannot get away from Nicki Minaj's face. And inside, I kind of just stuffed this with like stuff. This is actually the pink cardboard that came inside the cube. I don't even know why I still have that. And then inside is just like pure pink. More pink for you. Like, it's good for like, what do they call it? You know, because sometimes they like classify the bag. So this is called bag. Well, that wasn't very exciting. So this is called bag, and I would classify it as like, oh wait, I already classified it as a Chihuahua bag. So my final thoughts on the debut fragrance from Nicki Minaj is that I felt as though the scent was not as creative as it could have been. I think it really was meant to just kind of please the tweens. And the funny thing is, like with Justin Bieber, you know, his fan base is like the tweens, and they like this kind of smell. But Nicki Minaj, I mean, I don't really know who her audience is, because like I have Pink Friday, like the CD, and you know, there's swearing in it, and there's like a lot of mature things. I mean, I really don't picture like Bieber people listening to her. This fragrance really goes more with her singles rather than like the other album tracks. Like if you listen to her album and then smelt this, you'd be like, that doesn't like work properly. But if you listen to all of her singles like Super Bass and Starships, that's more like what this scent is. So it's Pink Friday, the singles, not Pink Friday, the album. Alright, so I'm going to do a quick little summary of the experience of this fragrance. So we start off with blackberry, mandarin orange, and starfruit, which are actually overpowered by the base fruit, which is the pear. In the heart we have the lotus and the jasmine, which just act as sort of balancing flowers. And then continuing in the base we have the vanilla and the caramel, which ultimately make this scent a candied pear smell. The musk and the woodsy notes are kind of there to prolong the scent, but they don't really add any character to it. It lasts like, you know, your general few hours, nothing extraordinary. It's very casual, good for daytime wear, and, you know, I think it'll please most people who like fruity scents. Alright guys, that's the end of my review, so I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you guys next time.